Hello there. In this clip then we'll show you how to get started with the staff planner. First of all, the system comes with the factory setting here. The username is M, and to sign in the factory setting is number 1. But if you want to change those settings, you can do by clicking here on the owner window. Okay, it will ask you for your password, and the factory setting, the owner password, is number 1. In this window you can click on this button to change your owner password from number 1 to something of your own liking, and you can also allocate passwords to yourself and other users if need be. If you change your owner password here, you will have to remember it, because only you can then go into the owner window with that owner password. But to begin with, the factory settings, username M, sign into the main screen password is 1, and if you want to go into the owner window, the password is 1 until you change it. So we will log in here by using the factory setting, username M, sign in with password of number 1, and this will take us into the system. So before you get started too, you may want to go to preferences at the top menu here, and you enter your company details in there. Wherever you go, just click finished here. You can also go to preferences, and you can put in the date here of your holiday year. So for example, if you calculate the staff's holidays up till the end of December each year, you would have December in there. Or if you calculate it to the end of April, you would have April in there. You can also go to management at the top here and add a list. So in this window you can build up a list of the qualifications for your lookups. Okay, you can always do this later if need be. You can also go to management at the top, and you can put in here the lookup job titles. So in this window you'd build up a list of your job titles at your particular setting. To add a new one, you'd simply click on that button there and add a new one into that box. Save it. So you would do that by going to management at the top there. You can then start adding staff into the system by clicking here on the new edit staff details. And you would simply click on the blue button again, create staff, and add the staff details into there. So for example, you've got last name, first name, preferred name. For example, if the staff have a nickname that they prefer to use, then that would be placed there, and that would override the first name. Male or female, pretty obvious. Okay. Lunch breaks though. If the staff are paid for their lunch breaks, you would have paid there. If they're not paid for their lunch breaks, choose unpaid. Okay. You can say if that member of staff is a child carer or a non-carer, such as a cook or a cleaner or something like that. You can also click here, a seniority group, so that when you're printing lists, the staff could be printed instead of alphabetical order, they could be printed by their seniority. Okay. National insurance number, obvious, date of birth, middle name, their address. You can also store their emergency contacts here, 1 or 2 with their emergency contact phone numbers. You can put their bank details in if you need to, you don't have to, their sort code, their bank code, and you can write notes there. If you want to put their CRB number there, you can store that as well. Okay, finished here. So to add another member of staff, you would simply click on Enter New Children, Enter Staff, and click on the new staff there. So having populated the system with your staff names and details, etc., you can always find a member of staff by clicking here on to find by first name, or clicking here to find by last name, or use the arrows here to flick between the staff one at a time. Your next job then is to add their shift patterns. So we'll click here, look, add a week, and we'll start using this, say from here. We'll say this member of staff starts at 8 o'clock on a Monday and finishes at 6 o'clock, and we'll say just for this example, that member of staff does the same shift every day of the week. If you do have some staff that might attend twice in a day, for example, a cleaner that comes into the nursery in the morning and again in the afternoon, you could use this one for the second shift pattern. Okay, but not normally. You wouldn't normally use that unless that member of staff does come twice in a day. You can store their lunch breaks here, look. And once again, look, fill across if it's the same every day. If not, you would have to go into each day separately. You can also, look, store here, allocate rooms to that member of staff. So there, in the morning, in the ducklings room, in the afternoon, the owls room. And that will enable you then to print off room lists for the staff. So finished here, and here here you can now see that we've got the shift pattern worked out for that member of staff. You can then add further weeks simply by clicking this button here. So from now on, everything you do is just a mouse click away. And if you want to go to the top menu here, there is a help guide. But ideally, we've just shown you this video to get started, so you should be looking at the other video on this website, and that will show you more of how to handle all the different features of this system. So thank you for watching this video clip.